The problem is it's very passive. It sounds like we go to chapel to consume something, simply to sit and to take something in. Just like we go to the cinema to consume the product of a film, or go to a restaurant to consume the product of a meal, it can seem like we go to chapel to consume the product of faith, to be entertained, to hear nice music and good words. Yet our faith is not just what we do on Sunday mornings. As Khalil Gibran writes, who can separate his faith from his actions, or belief from occupations? Your daily life is your temple and your religion. In that sense, we do not go to church. We are church. Joining a Unitarian community is not about doing something pleasant or entertaining on Sunday mornings, even if Sunday mornings are pleasant and entertaining. Joining a Unitarian community is becoming part of a community with a greater purpose, the greater purpose of the transformation of the world. So as much as it is like coming home, it is also like joining a political party or a trade union or a campaigning group. Get up and eat, otherwise the journey will be too much for you. We are fed, but we are fed for a journey. We are fed for a purpose. We are fed like Elijah to be prophets. As a community and as individuals, we are charged with the transformation of the world, the building of the beloved community, on heaven as in earth, audacious on earth as in heaven, audacious, idealistic, romantic, crazy words that we sing every week, on earth as in heaven. We are an activist faith. We are a faith community unafraid to get involved in the messy world of politics, speaking truth to power, seeking to change the world. We always have been, and we always will be. But we must never forget to stop and eat every now and again. Because the problem with an activist faith is that it can get completely exhausting. If you want to know what I mean, I suggest you go on the internet and look up the American Unitarian Universalist Association General Assembly coverage that's posted videos on the internet. I'm enough of a Unitarian geek that I watch some of those sometimes. And frankly, the atmosphere at those events, as far as I can tell watching it through the internet, seems exhausting. All the talk is about same-sex marriage, engaged in the military and healthcare reform and immigration reform and the environment and this issue and this issue and this issue. And it's exhausting. Now, there's nothing wrong with campaigning on issues of social justice. But if you don't stop to pray, if you don't stop to worship, if you don't stop to connect yourself with the spirit of love that inspires us for this action, then you're just going to burn out sooner or later. And so, thousands of Americans leave Unitarian Universalist churches because they come seeking the living waters of the Spirit, and in some churches all they are given week after week is political speeches. A healthy religion has a proper balance between mysticism and activism. And the American Unitarians, and us in Britain to a lesser extent, have been out of balance towards activism for some time. Get up and eat, otherwise the journey will be too much for you. Mysticism and activism are in fact not opposites, but complementary sides of a healthy faith. The two most important commandments, love of God and love of neighbour, mysticism and activism. It's no coincidence that those we remember who have changed the world have been people of faith. Martin Luther King, Desmond Tutu, Gandhi, mystical activists. Is that because atheists don't care about the world or about politics? No, not at all. Atheists can be committed, ethical, engaged people. But I don't think you can stand against hopeless odds, fighting for justice year after year, decade after decade, unless you are drinking deeply of the Spirit, unless you are eating sustaining food for the journey. Without a deep life of prayer and worship, changing the world is just too exhausting. And we need to remember that in our busy lives. We need to remember that when we feel guilty for taking some time to be still, to look after ourselves, to have a prayer life, to spend time in nature, to spend time with ourselves. Personal prayer and communal worship here in this chapel feed us, give us sustenance for the journey. Get up and eat, otherwise the journey will be too much for you. So Elijah got up and ate and drank. Then he went in the strength of that food for 40 days and 40 nights. May it be so with us.